12 male contacts and 7 female contacts and 1 unknown. All right, so let's see how you can connect ChatGPT and Go High Level together and use Go High Level MCP server all inside your ChatGPT itself. So first of all, go into your Pro or Plus account and then click on your profile and select settings. Once you're in settings, go to apps and connectors, and then you go all the way down and go to advanced settings and toggle this on. And once you're done, go back, and on top you would find a button called create. Click on create, and then you just need to fill out these details. So here you can find the details that you need. GHL custom connector is a name. So you go here, give the name for the tool. Description is optional, and MCP server URL. So go back here, copy that, and you come back in, paste that in. And the authentication is OAuth. There is no other options. Other option is no authentication, which is not what we want. So we select OAuth, and then you check this box saying that you understand that this is a custom MCP and it's not part of the official list OpenAI has. So you understand the risks and you are willing to take that risk. And once you're done with that, click create. Now it will go to this window where you can log into your high level, and this would lead to authenticating your MCP server inside OpenAI. So click login. And you're logged into your account. Now you go back and scroll all the way down and click next. You can also go through the scopes that this app is requesting or the MCP server is requesting. And these are access to read contacts, calendar, companies, and campaigns, business conversation, and opportunities. And this also gives you an idea what you can do with this MCP server once it is active. Once that is done, click next. Then from this list, you can select the sub account that you want to connect. Once you select that, it's all done. It will redirect back to ChatGPT or OpenAI. And you can see the connection is made. And now if you want to, you can disconnect it from here and everything else should be ready to go. So now that the connection is done, we can actually go ahead and chat with our MCP server and get information from one of these sub accounts into ChatGPT. So let's see how that's done. So let's close this out and let's start a new chat. When you go here and you click on this plus icon, and then you go in more and you can see custom connector. And now you can ask questions and things like that. So the first and easiest question to ask and to see if everything is working properly is to ask how many contacts do you have in that sub account, and if the answer is right, it means that everything is working properly. So I'm going to ask that. So now you can see ChatGPT wants to talk to call tool, and then you can confirm this. Once you confirm it, it will come back with an answer. So you can see this is my demo account, and all the tests that I've been doing, all the demos that I've been doing, all the details are pulled from that account itself. And you can see this is one of the voice AI demo that I was doing, and this is one of the custom object demo that I was doing. And if you've been following the videos, you know that I recently reviewed a software called LeadScript, and you can see that data is also here. So this is working properly. Now I can also ask, so please show me my pipeline and the leads that I should probably contact in the next 2 days. Let's say give me the top 5 contact lead. So this is how we can actually try and get data that we require by combining the intelligence of AI and the data that we have in our CRM. So let's see if this is going to work or not. All right, so you can see this pulled 5 contacts from my list, and these are the 5 people that I need to contact. And it also gave me the email address, so that is pretty good. So now, can you please go ahead? So I'm just going to say that, can you please go ahead and add an appropriate tag for these contacts and add a note as well? So again, I need to confirm, and I can also check this and confirm. So now it is going to call the required tool, and all I'm doing is that I'm giving command in plain English, and it is getting translated into an API call in the backend through MCP server, and all the things are happening with the help of AI. So now it came back with an error, invalid JWT authorization error, meaning the current API connection does not have permission to modify contact records. So if I remember properly, I did not see any scope related to adding tags or adding nodes. So that's probably why it did not work. That's probably why it failed. So that makes sense. But from memory, I know that there is a scope related to the opportunities. So I can ask the opportunity stage, or I can ask them to add into an opportunity stage. Yeah. So now I'm asking the AI agent to add them to an appropriate opportunity stage. So let's see what's going to happen. So it has successfully pulled up pipeline overview, but it failed to move contacts between stages. Looks like, again, there's an authorization error. So maybe that scope is also now added into the MCP server. So anyway, this is the first version of that MCP server. So they would probably going to add more details. So let's hope for that. But here you can see some of the details from my pipeline is actually pulled. And you can see the name, address, and the stage of these people in the pipeline. So it is able to read data from pipeline, but to write data onto the pipeline is not possible. Writing tags or writing notes is also not possible at this point. Maybe they are going to add these features very soon. So all they have to do is adding those scopes into the MCP server. Since we don't have those scopes available, that's why these actions are failing. But you already saw that how it can pull all the contacts, how it can analyze the contacts and give you an idea. So in that sense, if you want to analyze your data and analyze the data from your CRM, this is a great way to do it. All you have to do is connect your GHL MCP server to ChatGPT, and then you can start asking questions, and it pulls all the data and it gives you the output. So I am going to test out one more thing, and then I'm going to end this video. Can you show? So I'm not even sure if this is going to work out or not. So can you show me the graph of my whole contacts and their gender ratio? So I'm just going to see if this is something that AI agent is capable of doing using MCP server. So let's see how this works out. And then I'm going to call it a day after this experiment. I'm glad I only have 22 contacts in this demo account. So that wouldn't take too long. So you can see the tool has been called. If you go into this, this is the tool, get all contacts with gender data is the query. And then you can see I have 12 male contacts and 7 female contacts and 1 unknown. So I don't know what's unknown, but this is pretty cool. Like this, you can simply ask questions to ChatGPT and run an analysis inside your CRM, and it's going to come back with an answer to you. It's a great way to analyze your database. The possibilities are endless. So I'm really excited to see what you're going to go and do with this. So please let me know your creative use cases for ChatGPT and MCP server. So I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye.